Hey guys, and welcome back to Drunk Commentary. You guys might notice a slight difference today. We have a face cam. You guys can see my face. Face. And the main reason for that is because we're actually, as I'm working on these now, I'm also working on another set of reaction videos for another show, which you guys will find out at some point in the future. Well, if I'm going to do my face on that one, I might as well just start doing it on all of them, so it doesn't matter. Plus, it kind of makes editing better, and it might even make this more enjoyable for you guys. But yeah, in this episode, or season rather, we're going to be watching Squid Game, which unfortunately I know a lot about because people won't stop talking about it. I know it's a death game, I know it's based in Korea, I know it's got a lot of battle royale aspects, so it's going to be interesting to see what the show's about and why people are so in love with it. I've heard of and kind of seen a lot of inspirations being done of it, especially on YouTube. Something called crab games available on Steam, and people have been making their own little Squid Games and Grand Theft Auto and stuff. And so it's really interesting to see how it's gotten this popular. Anyways, the other thing to note is this season we're not going to be drinking all that much. This is about I'm drinking. This is some that's a really bad glass to be drinking this out of, but this is a Kentucky Owl 10-year small batch whiskey that we're drinking, and the reason why we're not drinking that much is because I'm kind of on antibiotics right now. Health first, I guess. Health before being drunk for content. So, that said, we're going to jump into watching Squid Game, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. Hope I enjoy it. And so I'm watching this in English. I realize some people would rather watch it in Korean. In fact, I wouldn't even mind watching in Korean, but I realize most of the audience watching this probably would prefer English, so I'm going to do the best. And it's an aggressive game. He's just ripping his shirt. Also, the "you die" thing. That is extremely foreshadowing. So I take it that he's not the most attentive son. Wow, he's a dick. So I take it he's a full-grown adult that lives with his parents, I understand. To be fair, I don't think that's that uncommon in Korea. Still feels weird, though. I mean, you're robbing your mother. I can't guess why she wouldn't like you that much. Oh, is he just gonna gamble it? Oh my god, what the heck? I thought he was actually gonna take it to buy his daughter something because he was complaining about that, but no, he's just full of crap. Okay, understood. I should have seen that coming. He's putting a lot of thought. I don't know how horse racing works, but it feels like you just guess. But I guess the people who bet on it think they're not guessing and there's strategy involved. Maybe there's strategy involved. I don't know. I don't do it. How come he told his friend what he bet on last time and he didn't tell him what he bet on this time? Oh, that's funny. So he actually bet his daughter's birthday. Oh, so he actually is going to spend that money on his daughter. Okay. So it's not entirely terrible. Yeah, maybe that's why you don't flaunt your cash. But it's what are they going to do to him in public? There's 100 witnesses right now. Whoa, how much does he owe? Also, how much is 4 million? Oh, don't do that. That's not sanitary. Okay, I'm on board with them randomly torturing people as a thing that they do because they're loan sharks. But why is that guy walking around with a bowl? I don't know how much he owes, but 4 million for a kidney and an eye doesn't seem like that bad of a deal. Hang on, what is 4 million? Oh, okay, never mind. I take it completely back. Apparently 4 million won is $4,000, less than $4,000. So, yeah, not worth the kidney. So that was 4 million US dollars, and 100%. If they want a kidney for that, sure, take my kidney. Jeez, let's not even talk about this. Yeah, those claw machines are a scam, too. Though I know I've heard that there are some people who actually like learn how to use them and like are really good with them. How expensive can these bears possibly be? Like, can he just buy a toy? I don't know how this kid has enough money to spend at the arcade to the point that he gets good at claw machines, but I'm not gonna question that part of it. I have no idea what tteokbokki is. I mean, besides food, obviously. I'm assuming it's a street food. Man, I don't like the fact that this girl, like, someone has not been teaching her something about things. Because if someone gives you a gun, maybe don't pull a trigger to test it right away. Like, at least he's nice to his daughter. He seems to be, like, terrible in a lot of other ways, but at least he's nice to his daughter. How frequently do subways run in, I don't know where they are. I mean, obviously South Korea, but, like what city? That's a lighter. He has a lot of chainsaw energy going on with him. Sounds like a pretty good deal. This doesn't seem like a good deal anymore. It seems like a bad idea. That's how you get hustled. Yep, he's getting hustled. This is a bad idea. That's not bad. That's like $85 every time you get hit in the face. Wonder how long you can be playing. Because can you just keep playing forever? And he's not even changing up the cheek. He's like hitting him in the exact same spot every time. Nice, he did it. I mean, he'll obviously do it eventually, right? I feel like it took him like 20 tries, though. Probably got hit in the face a lot. Man, the money. Oh, he did keep playing. Oh, he knows him. I mean, obviously. Seems very targeted. So apparently you can play multiple times, because at the end you see him counting his bills, and he had, I think, around like 12 or 14 bills. Oh, and some of them are 100,000s, they're not all 50s. Oh, he's in a really good mood. Something about getting slapped in the face. Oh, maybe he's just excited about the money. I don't know what the legal ramifications are of moving a child across, like, the world when you have a kid. I don't know what it is. Alright. Nothing like gassing people for reasons. Wait, did he not see that the guy was wearing a gas mask? Or did he not care that he was wearing a gas mask? I would care if someone was wearing a gas mask. Whoa. That's a big room. That's unfortunate. I mean, if anyone has to play a death game, it should be the guy with the brain tumor. He doesn't have a lot to lose. So, it's a gang of sorts. Oh, this is a pickpocket. Kick her ass. I'm just kidding. That seems excessive. She seems already... Man, this guy's just making enemies. Like, I get it, but at the same time, like, maybe not the best idea. I mean, yeah, I would be real concerned about the kidnapping part. Yeah, that's like a classic con. You give them a little bit of money to get them to agree to another thing, to get them a lot of money, then you take advantage of them. That's a good question. But to be fair, it's all sketchy. But also, to be fair, I know it's a death game and they don't. I'd be more concerned. Yeah, it's like a giant like piggy bank. I wonder how many people are gonna play. Apparently a lot. I mean, it wouldn't be much of a show if everyone like backed out now. And like considering they don't know like how high the stakes are, like they probably just gonna think they're gonna slap it around a bit more, and they're like, okay, that's fine. Um, so yeah, I don't blame them for signing up. Especially like just the size of that piggy bank seems like it would hold like a decent amount of money. Like I don't know why they would make it that big if it wasn't. It all seems really weird. Like they're clearly very all very desperate for money because like I feel like the average person like you have responsibilities to do. Like you like they're just stuck in this facility. Like what if they have like clearly none of them have jobs or like things to do. Like they're all just taking like a random day off of work without telling anyone because they don't have phones anymore. It's real weird. That's a good smile. He looks happy to be there. Yeah. He's like the only one who's actually smiling too. Everyone else is like, yeah, let's just get this over with. Are they doing facial recognition on a mask? Seems kind of silly. Kind of weird that they're just doing this outside. Oh, but they're like in a. I don't know what they're in. They're like in an open roof area or something. Yeah. There's no roof. They're in a big old cardboard box. What they're in. Why are they so shocked by this? The password to get there was red light, green light. Like that should be the only game that they have like prior warning on. Oh. Yeah. He's out. Oh. Yeah, he dead. Oh god. They're all gonna start running. Yeah, this is like I've seen this picture like a million times on the internet. I don't know how anyone's gonna survive this, because even if you don't move, people are knocking into you. Maybe there's some like acceptable tolerance. This guy's just like casually drinking in the background. What kind of idiot casually drinks if people get murdered? Like honestly, some people. Man, this old guy doesn't give a shit. Yeah, he doesn't seem to care. He's like, whatever. Everyone I know is dead anyways. I feel like the strategy for this has to be like you crawl or something. Or you just do something really low to the ground so you can't like tremble. Because like whenever you're like off balance, if it gets you like mid-step and you like stagger, you'll die. So you need to be like walking in a way or moving in a way that you won't stagger easily. Especially since like they're all like shaking because of nerves. Like crawl or something. Also, I can't tell if the robot detects motion on like people on the ground. Crawl, fool, crawl.
Fly, you fools.
He's moving a lot. He's getting really lucky that it's not noticing him. How did it notice the guy on the ground and not notice him? That old guy really doesn't care. Like, people are getting shot dead right beside him, and he's like, whatever. Like, I wouldn't even lift my feet off the ground, to be honest. Like, I think their sprinting is too risky. Hey, the old guy did it. I wonder if there's, like, a range to the motion sensor, because, like, motion sensors are, like, they're cameras, right? So they have a field of view. So if you ran really close to his side on the angle, would it not see you? How on earth is he holding him without moving? That's crazy. That guy's a pal. Like, he really didn't have to do that. I wonder why they opened it up for the competition. But anyways, yeah, guys, that was the first episode of Squid Game. I don't know how I feel about it. it's kind of like it really got interesting at the end when we finally got to red light, green light. That was really cool. I understand why there's so many people like ripping it off and like kind of like doing like video game versions of it. Just because like it's just really fun. Like a lot of people in a high stakes version of red light, green light, or whatever the Korean version of it is. From my perspective, I'm just saying like, yeah, it's an interesting concept for a TV show. It's really I'm used to like a lot of arts films, and I'm understanding like the perspective of like you want it to be like kind of out there and like a different concept. And it seems like a fun concept. Like they're playing like kids games, but the stakes are just much higher. So like they're playing games that everyone knows how to play, unlike instead of just playing games where like they're making up the rules or some people are good at. They're playing games that everyone knows how to play, and it's just much higher stakes, which makes them much more complicated. And I think that's why like so many people died in this one. It has much less to do with the game being difficult or anything, and has much more to do with the fact that like the stakes are just so high, so people are just nervous. It kind of reminds me of like anytime people do things on stage or in front of a big audience, where you see people who normally are completely coherent and they're very logical, and you put them like on stage with hundreds of people looking at them, and they basically can't string a sentence together anymore. That's what it reminds me of. It's like this is a game they all know how to play. It's really simple. They seem to have a lot of time to do it, and just the fact that because the stakes are so high, like they're nervous, they're shaking, and then it's interesting. I'm excited to see where it goes. The end of that episode was definitely way better than the beginning for me. The beginning was very slow, but yeah, I'm excited to see what happens. And honestly, I just want to know what the other games are going to be. They said there are going to be 6 games in total, and so I guess the first one's going to be this one, red light, green light, and hopefully, I'm not sure how well I'm going to know the rest of the games because I'm assuming like I didn't know what Squid Game was. I'm assuming that's going to be one of the games. Otherwise, the TV show name wouldn't make sense. In fact, I'm going to assume that's probably going to be the last game. That would make the most sense. But yeah, hopefully I'm going to know what the other games are. But that'll be interesting. Anyways, hope to see you guys around the next episode. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.